In 1940, Belgium had more than 60,000 Jews. Jews of Belgian nationality constituted only a small percentage. Only 6% of the whole Jewish population had the Belgian citizenship. Most of them were former migrants who had applied for naturalization. These Jews had generally arrived in Belgium before the 20s. These long-term migrants had time to adapt to the Belgian way of life, to the Belgian culture and Belgian population. Having spent their childhood in Belgium, they had integrated into the society. They had formed links with non-Jewish people, and often their link with the Jewish religion was quite tiny. They considered Belgium as their homeland. But the Jewish population in Belgium was mostly composed by migrants, immigrants that came in the first half of the 20th century. So the first migration were around 1905, where people were fleeing before for the pogroms and anti-Semitism in Romania, Ukraine or Russia. But there were only some thousands. The most important migration began after the First World War. So the Jews came from Poland, mostly from Poland, and they settled in Belgium between 1920 and 29. There were poor people. They were fleeing anti-Semitism and also misery in Poland. The Jews of Polish origins composed 50% of the Jewish population in Belgium. Afterwards, Belgium also received 20,000 of Jews fleeing from the Third Reich. First in 1933, when Hitler came at the power. Afterwards, in 1935, when the Nuremberg laws were promulgated in Germany. Those were laws to protect the race and the blood, the German blood, the Aryan blood. The Jews had left Germany in those years, but they were not so many. The biggest migration from the Reich, so from Germany, Österreich, and Czechoslovakia was in 1938 and 1939. During those years, the Reich had expulsed most of the Jews from its ground. So they were forced to emigrate. And afterwards, when Germany had attacked Poland on the 1st of September 1939, the Jews were forbidden to emigrate. So they came to Belgium illegally. In total, we can say that this group of Jews from the Reich were 20,000 approximately. Their number is not known because they came to Belgium illegally. Most of them had to abandon all their goods in Germany before they came into Belgium, and everything was robbed by the Reich. So when they arrived in Belgium, there are no means, no possibility to live the same way they lived in Germany. Generally, Belgium was not the final goal of their migration. Most of them hoped to migrate to America or to England, but when the war was beginning, it was too late. All countries in Europe had closed their frontiers, so they were blocked in Belgium and had to pass the Second World War in Belgium. During the war, we have also a little migration from the Netherlands. Those Jewish people, left Netherlands when the huge deportation began from Netherlands to Sobibor, an extermination center, or to Auschwitz-Birkenau, concentration camp and extermination center. So a lot of those, some thousands of those Dutch Jews tried to pass the frontier, and they were captured at that moment and immediately sent to the SS assembly camp in the Kaserne d'Ossat in Mechelen, from where they were deported with other Jews to Auschwitz-Birkenau. After the Second War, only 50% of the Jewish population was still living, had survived. From the 30,000 deportees, we had only 1,400 survivors who came back from the camps. Other people had survived here in Belgium, either by Belgian citizens or by their own means. But at that moment, they were without any goods. They had lost their family, they had lost their friends, and they were alone. And in that time, there was not so much help from the authorities. So a lot of them decided to leave Belgium. They were recently migrants, and because they were so recent in Belgium, they had no real links with the country, and so they decided to migrate to America, to England, to Australia. Some of the Jews had chosen to go back to their own land, their original land, but on the contrary of what we could think, Israel or Palestine was not the first place they want to go. The first place they had chosen was America, South America, and England.